Hi, so you're going to want to help set up the Dragonboat registration and activity. So the first thing we're going to do is, if you look at the screen right here, you can see I'm going to make this specifically for Sean, but anybody can listen to this. I've signed in as you, Sean, so that you can see that you'll have, this will be the exact rights that you have and what you should see on your screen when you log in. So when you come in every year when you're wanting to set up the Dragonboat registration, is you're going to come up to Ministry, and you're going to select under Activities, View All Activities. Your activity of Dragonboat is under Recreation. There's a couple of different ways you can find it. The quickest and easiest is under Activity Name, just put in the name Dragon and hit the Enter key or hit the Apply, and the Dragonboat will come up. One thing I want you to recognize is that you are under the Ministry of Recreation. This is important. It's not under adults, it's not under children, it's under Recreation. And that's this section right here would match up with that when you're looking through the ministries, it's under Recreation. So don't try to find it in adults, it's under Recreation. Now if you just put in Dragon, it's all activities, so it will pull up. When you select on the Dragonboat activity itself, what you're going to do is set up a new schedule. As you can see, we already have a set up 2016. I put this date in there, Sean, as an assumption of when it's going to be, but feel free to change that, and I'll show you how to change that. I also have the 2015 schedule right here that I put in based on your confirmation email from the last registration, so that way we could have it in here. But right here you have 2015, and the way I showed 2015 was to select inactive. Once a date passes, once September 24th passes, it will disappear. In order to see it again, select inactive, because that time has passed, and that way you'll be able to see it. So let's just add. You can add as many schedules as you want, as long as you know it. We'll add the 2017 schedule. This is what it'll look like next year when you come in order to update it and change it. You will add the time of when the event is. You'll call it by the year name. That's going to be the easiest way to differentiate between your years, so that way you know what your the people are registering for, and you know what year you're looking at. So the start time will be 2, the end time is 6 o'clock. It'll happen one time, and I'm assuming it will happen, let's see, Saturday the 23rd. Now next year it may be on the 30th, since that also is in September. So you can come in here and change it if you need it. After you put in the date and the time and the schedule name, which I would put the year, then click Save Reoccurrence, and then you'll see it here, and then you're going to save activity schedule, and you will see it appear. Now once you have your new activity, then you're going to come up to Web Link, you're going to manage the forms, and once again under form name you're just going to type in the word Dragon, and it's going to do a search for Dragon. This is actually going to be removed, so you won't see this. All you will see is SB Dragonboat registration. You're going to want to change this registration right here. So you will select on it. You don't need to worry about the price ranging, because I have it out to 2050, so that's something that's never going to go away. If you need to edit the price, if something changes, then you can come down to date range pricing, edit, change the price information, and then click Save Pricing, and that'll save that information for you. So that way you can just go in and change your pricing. If you want to see what it looks like in Fellowship, Preview and WebLink. WebLink is all the old information. You do not want to use or look at anything that says WebLink. So when it says Preview WebLink here, or when it says WebLink URL down here on the left, you want to ignore that. Do not use those. You're wanting to use in Fellowship. And this registration URL goes to in Fellowship right here. And you can tell because in the middle of it, it says the word in Fellowship. But if you want to look to see how the questions look, you can click Preview. And you can see right here, these are your 2 questions that you have and the answers, and what it will look like when they register. What you're going to want to change every single year is you're going to want to change your schedule and time choice. We already have it associated with an activity association, which is the Dragonboat activity and the Dragonboat roster. You're going to come into Edit Schedules, and now what you'll do is select 2015, remove it, 2016, add it. So all you're doing is swapping out your year, and you're going to just do that every year. Come in, change your date, you're going to want to edit your confirmation message, and so you'll need to do that this year because it has not been edited or updated. Edit the confirmation message, save it, and you're done. Because all you are doing is changing your time schedule choice and your confirmation email, you do not need to change anything on the website. The website already has this registration URL. This is the one that you can email people. We are also going to create for you a website under recreation, a link, put a link on the recreation page so that way people can just go to recreation and select Dragonboat and register in order to be a part of it, so you're not having to just always email it to people. But this is the email that you want to send, this is the link that you want to send everybody to register for it. Do not use web link. You want to use this one right here next to registration URL. But once it's on the website, you do not need to update the website. It'll always stay active and accurate because you are changing your time schedule choice right here. And as a matter of fact, if you wanted, you could always, after the event happened, come in here and do it in October, update it to 2017, and have it updated and accurate for 2017. So that way, if anybody happened to register for it over the summer and see it on the recreation website, then they're registered for the correct one. So you can always just update it right away after the event and not wait until next year when you start publicizing it. That way, if someone came across it on the website and they registered, they'd be registering accurate. So so every single year, whenever you're wanting to update the website, you're going to want to add the schedule in ministry. Then you're going to come to WebLink. You're going to change the schedule in WebLink and update your confirmation page, confirmation email. Those are the only 3 things that you need to do every year to update this. Now, in order to see your people, if you want to email your people, communicate with your people, you will come to Ministry, View All Assignments. Then it'll tell you to select a ministry and activity. Your ministry, that's where it became important, is Recreation. Your activity is Dragonboat. If you click Apply here, it's going to give you everybody who has ever registered for Dragonboat. Right now, I went and found everybody that was from 2015 and gave them the assignment schedule of 2015. So they are in here. If you wanted to email everybody who registered last year and say, hey guys, registration's back up. Do you want to join again? Then you can select this little checkbox. All 19 are selected. Select the email button, and you can automatically email them from in here. But right now, because you only have 2015, that works. So what happens next year, or as you start getting 2016 registrations, you need to come down to activity schedules, and you will see all these schedules right here. That's why we named them. This is the schedule name that we created back in schedules. We had a schedule name of 2015, a schedule name of 2016, a schedule name of 2017. So if you want only the new people who are registered this year who start registering, select 2016, select Apply. Now there's not going to be anybody right now because nobody's registered, but as I start to register, they will be right here. Once they start appearing, if you need to email them, you select them all and you select email. If you need to remove somebody, you can select their name. Let me go back to the 2015 people so you can see people. On the select them, you can select them here and then come up here to delete, and you can delete them from it. If you need to select more than one, let's say next year in 2017, you want to select all 2015 and all 2016 people. Or let's say you're going to have an event where you're inviting everybody, or just 2 years of the event. Select both of them. This is a multi-select, so however many select, I only want 2015 and 2017 people. You can select that here, click Apply, and those people will all appear here once that they start registering. So this is how you separate out your years and you know who did different years. Like I said, if you don't come down here and you put it in, then when you start seeing registrations, like if actually we'll look at Stephanie because she always does. If Stephanie did it in 2015, then you will see Stephanie French 2015, and you will see Stephanie French 2016. And you would see Stephanie French 2017. You'll see 3 registrations for it, but those aren't really 3 registrations. That's just telling you she did it in 2015, she did it in 2016, she did it in 2017. So remember, the way that you separate that out is using activity schedules right here on the right. I hope this really helps you, and that you can use it to help organize your ministry. Thank you, Sean, for all you do. We really appreciate it. Have a great day.